Hello, everyone. Welcome to the INKSLAYER ARTSHOW.
Yo.
It's me, Sim, and my buddy Beacon.
Hello.
And hopefully somebody else will
Sim.
join. Let me share it in our Twitter DM group.
All right.
Boom. Forgot that I made that one for that. There we go.
All right. You're just working on a few pages here. Called drawing a page of 7 legions after the layouts. And then I got 3 pages on coloring as well.
Sweet. Dude, the colors are coming out pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. Get to see an orc rip a demon's head in half using the horns.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see your colors on that.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm focusing on drawing.
Okie dokie. Now I wanted to show something here. Because this is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Let me go get it. Boom.
All right.
Yep, I'm mute.
We got a bunch of other stories. Some are a bit more fun. It's Friday night, so we'll goof off a little bit. Kid Rock reportedly was seen drinking a Bud Light. And we're all deeply offended, but we'll investigate this one as well. Before we get started, my friends, head over to INKSLAYEREntertainment.com. This is a comic. They have a comic, 7 Legions. This is produced by a member of timcast.com. And we're really grateful for everybody who is a member. And so we do these Friday shout-outs. This is Michael Beacon producing this entertainment, these comics. If you want to support the work of our members, if you want to support new cultural endeavors and take a look for new comics, new art, INKSLAYEREntertainment.com. The link is in the description below. And again, this is one of our members. So we're shouting you guys out on Fridays. Check this stuff out. It's a comic, 7 Legions by Beacon. An orphan becomes a samurai who takes on the greatest threat the 7 Legions have ever faced. 50-page epic adventure containing issues 1 and 2. If we're going to win a culture war, we have to support those who are making that culture. So check out INKSLAYEREntertainment.com. For $25, you can pick up this comic. And know this, you're supporting people who have similar values to you, and you are helping create a new industry of art and entertainment outside of these woke institutions. So shout out to Michael Beacon, and the work you're doing. Thank you for being a member. And I hope everybody goes and checks out the comic and buys it. Also, head over to timcast.com, click join us.
And yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
And we got a few sales out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you fulfilling them?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to... wasn't able to today. I was just sort of like... because I got to take it to the post office. Didn't quite get out to the post office in time because my mailbox got whacked by some driver last week.
Really?
Yeah. Just apparently wrecked one further down the road, too. But, yeah, so I was like, I can't leave it in there because there's really no mailbox to leave it in. So it's like, all right, I'll just wait till Monday since I can't do it Sunday. Take it down to the post office, ship them then.
What's up, Devil Flower?
Yep.
Who's the stream, buddy? And you too.
Yeah. Hey.
But yeah, right now I'm going to be working a bit on that cover that I started a few weeks ago.
Nice.
But I've been working on the comic, actually, so... Yeah, dude. Hold on. Can I switch my camera back? Okay. So people don't panic if I get booted out. I'm going to test that again, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Don't worry, Beacon. I'll be back if it happens.
Okay, I'll be here all alone all night then.
Ooh, it worked.
Okay.
So, my new baby.
Nice. It's your drawing tablet, or?
Yep.
All right.
It's a Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. I got it like in pre-sale.
Yeah.
Dude, it's huge. It's freaking awesome. I have Clip Studio and Krita on it.
Nice.
and it comes with the stylus. I thought it's sweet. It is sweet. It is sweet. It is sweet.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I've been working on. I've been working on blood in there.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. I love it. And actually, you can see it's not tiny.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's just to compare with a comic.
Nice.
Oh, I'm loving it.
So let me see this copy. 7 Legions, how much? Yeah, here's bigger than my screen. So sizes and everything though.
No, but the stylus response is so sweet.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting to probably buy an iPad Pro. Then I saw that was coming out, and I'm like, holy sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
I had to reset a few things on my computer, dude. I did an update on my graphic card, and my screen didn't want to work anymore. So now I have to reset a few things. Working area. There you go. That's fixed. For some reason, my stylus was not recognizing the screen. And I had to switch out all the displays, buy a new wire. But the thing is, Dave's computer died, so now it's in the shop to get analyzed.
Yeah.
But died. It's having issues, like it keeps freezing. He had a memory leak, so we're trying to get it fixed.
Okay.
But the thing is, we brought it to the shop, and they're like, "Well, we're gonna have to keep it for 2 to 3 days." So Dave is without a computer for 2 to 3 days.
That sucks.
So he borrowed one of the pads of that. Yeah, but hopefully we'll get it resolved. Because otherwise we're gonna have to stop shopping for a new computer. That's a bit more of a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start the music in the background too.
All
That
right.
would show the trail, the dim pool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing that. And yeah, he does shout outs for people who are in his Discord community. Just yeah, people who are creating projects or have small businesses. I've got to meet a couple cool people through there. One guy paints D&D figures. He's pretty cool. His website's Summit Forgery. Yeah, he does amazing work too. Like, I'll post his link in the chat here. Where is it? Yeah, there was one guy who posted something in there, and it looked really cool. It was like D&D dice made out of brass from bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I want to start turning my universe into a D&D type game, so I'm gonna need some dice. And I was like, okay, that guy's selling dice. I'm gonna go buy some dice that are made from bullet brass. And the guy deleted everything. I was like, oh, yeah, he deleted his links and everything, and is like, yeah. So that was disappointing. I wanted some manly D&D dice.
I want some D&D dice made out of asteroid rocks.
That would be awesome. Where is? Okay, where'd he go? There we go.
It's not bad though, because considering that we had some issues with the website.
Yeah,
Sold
yeah,
a few
that was.
copies of the book, and at the end, I sold two books.
Yeah, yeah. When I first got them, I was like, oh no! I was like, is no one gonna be able to buy tonight? Oh no! Oh god! But now we got a fair number of sales.
Mm-hmm. We just have to deal with something with the taxes in your area.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Found the Summit Forgery link there. Go check the guy out. He does really great work. He got a shout out from Tim Pool as well weeks before. But yeah, had a chat with him and talked about our businesses and all that, and he gave me some ideas to really flesh out my demons from the 7 legions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like what I eventually arrived at after that conversation was so the demons, their society, it's built across 2 separate worlds, and they both like orbit each other real close, so that their like tidal forces are continually cracking, like breaking up their surface of the world, making it like a volcanic hellscape. And all the demons live in these biodomes.
Yeah.
But they're all run by this one space station that sort of hovers between the 2 planets. And there they've got the demon commander. And since they're bred to be warriors, their leader can be challenged in physical combat. If the challenger wins, of course, they become the new demon commander. But before they can get to that combat, they have to go to a place where these basically mechanical snakes that dig through the lava are, and they have to defeat that before they can get up to the station to challenge their leader.
Interesting.
He helped come up with the idea for the snakes. So I sort of named the place where they have to go after him, the Summit Forge. Where leaders are made.
That guy that gave us the heads up for the books.
Yeah.
I sent him an initial or something.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be sending everyone who bought last night and today some posters along with their books.
I'm sending him a sketch card with some little prints.
Yeah.
Like, would have been fun somebody else knew all this too.
Yeah.
At least one told us.
Oh yeah.
And I could resolve it. It's one of the things I dislike about using sometimes like website or like like StreamYard or stuff like that. Is sometimes
Yeah.
out of nowhere they do an update and they change things. Like,
Yeah.
damn it.
Man, if that update would have, completely
And
messed things up last night, I would have been so mad. Like, we're changing servers. We're changing shops. Screw it. Let's just do Etsy.
like we missed a few cells in a way because some people didn't check IDM, but most of them did. So
Yeah.
hopefully they'll come back and see that my books are now available and they'll buy them too.
Yeah. And I'll make a post on the Discord server in case people who wanted to buy it were there, and say we resolved the issue. And hopefully some people see that.
Oh, and some people know that I haven't been feeling too well lately. I just don't talk about it much. I've been waiting on some tests, and the other day I've had some tests and got some good news. My after all this wait, so far I'm cancer free.
Nice.
There was some what they call pull-ups, that 6 pull-ups that I had to remove from my intestine,
Yeah.
and no Crohn.
Good.
So yeah, it took almost 3 to 4 years to get that test done. But yeah, I feel so much better. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Technically, pull-ups are technically like lumps or something that's formed on the side of your intestine. So it was creating a lot of So that was my chronic pains for all this time.
Okay.
Get the drift? When I was telling you, it felt like I was getting jabbed in the sides. So that's gone. And I found out that now I can also eat vegetable like I want, like regular. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Sweet.
I still have to get checked for one thing, but so far cancer free, dude.
Sweet.
That's the thing is that those pre-lists, like he caught them, removed them right away because it was not. He didn't know when he had until he went.
Yeah.
But he got them before they turned back because those are the things that can turn into cancers in there.
Ooh.
Yep. So good thing I got checked.
Yeah.
Got it resolved. Dude, I've been trying to get this done for like over 3 years. Dude. And it's not because of the system, because of COVID.
Yeah.
It takes a time to get everything started, right? So when everything gets halted, you have to start all the process again. Yeah. It's done. But I had to not eat almost nothing for 48 hours.
Mm.
I walked out of there and I'm like, I'm going home and I'm ordering a full set, a family size, like El Pastor taco, and me and Dave were picking out. It was awesome.
I need to make tacos again soon. I need to try that sort of sauce. I've never had it.
Mm. El Pastor is a bit complicated to do, but if you don't mind the work, it's totally worth it.
Yeah. I've never had much trouble with cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, you know, the problem is thing like you have to a lot of pre-prep because you have to let it marinate for a while.
okay.
But that's El Pastor. It's a way of doing it.
I wonder if it'd be something that'd be good in a crock pot.
It's
Because I'm Midwestern.
It's one of the only thing I eat with pineapples in it.
Okay. I'm Midwestern. We love our crock pots.
And what's a crock pot for you?
It's like so you got a heat, like a little container thing, like a little heater thing, base with a dial on it. Then you got a ceramic pot
Mm-hmm.
that you put the food in, and you just heat it for like 4 to 8 hours, depending on.
We have that here. I'm just wondering if there's a special way, like, you know, like chili is not the same everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Haven't found any recipes that are purely Midwestern, but I just know that cooking stuff in a crock pot is very popular around here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially cooking taco meat in a crock pot. Holy crap, that was good.
So me, I'm working for people that just joined in or something like that in the chat. I'm just working on the Blood Hunt 2 cover right now. Because I'm also working on the book, but that's on my pad there that I showed earlier. My sexy pad. Yeah, if you ever want to check into it, Samsung has a really good deal for, you know, you can grab it and pay it per month.
Okay.
With no interest.
I'll have to get my car repair paid off before I add another monthly payment. Yeah. That's going to be a while. But, yeah. Hopefully when I start selling issue 3, I'll make a huge dent. So that should be coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm still paying my loan endorsement.
They pay you what?
My loan endorsement. Dude, I have a bachelor's degree.
Oh, yeah. Okay, your student loan?
Yeah, my student loan.
Okay. Now, that's something I got paid off a while back. But then again, I am a college dropout, so there wasn't as much for me. But I still like to brag that I have no student loan debt.
Oh, man, I get to fully brag.
Yeah.
Get a bachelor, motherfucker.
Yeah. You see, the whole paying off your student loan thing sounds way more impressive when you don't mention that you're a college dropout.
At first I'm like, oh, damn, lucky bastard. He paid off his fucking thing. Okay, he's a dropout. Okay, well, probably like $300.
It was a few thousand, and it did take me a couple of years. I think it might have been around 10,000 in total.
Oh, not bad.
Maybe more.
Dropped out?
Yep, because I was in college during the 2008 financial crisis, so money in general became very hard to come by. So, because my mom, my parents were helping me through college, but my mom works in home sales, and a big contributing factor to the financial crisis was the housing market. So yeah, it's like, yeah, tried to continue, but yeah, no, that wasn't going to happen.
You mind me asking what you were studying in?
I was an idiot back then. So
Okay,
I was
get it. You don't have to say it.
English major.
Okay, it's not that bad.
I would go back in time and slap myself across the face several times if I could.
It pushed you into becoming a writer, I guess.
I was already a writer. I didn't need any help. I didn't need to go to school to be a fucking writer.
What's up, Edwin? What's up,
Yo,
buddy? Welcome to the stream. It's just me and Beacon bantering and working.
yep. Yeah, today I wound up finding an old email account that I did use for YouTube stuff when I was when I like back during Gamergate.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I used a different screen name. And yeah, it was like finding a forgotten section of your past almost. I mean, I remembered some of it, but it's just like, yeah, I was just reading through some of the stuff I said on there, like, huh, that's interesting. Or like people that I used to follow and what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
By the
remember,
way, the Gamergate thing, I used to have like, yeah, I used to go under like either the Animator or something or No Miss 7,
yeah,
which is the thing I use for my gaming.
like let's see, one of the most disappointing ones that I was following back then was Ethan Klein.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, he was funny back then, but now he's just a raging socialist and a total piece of shit.
That I know the second one. I didn't know about the first one. I was not a big follower of his. All I remember is that the guy that used to stream with his wife, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and the guy who, after Jordan Peterson had his breakdown after his wife died, he made fun of him for how he looked. And like, oh yeah, that's a total piece of shit there.
Yep. Totally. You see me back then? It's because I was in university when all this shit started.
Yeah.
So needed to be discreet. Finished university, switched to my full name,
Nice.
and back in comics. But you knew I was number 7. Anybody that game with me knew who I am. I'm an artist that likes to draw cool shit, and I believe in fucking freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really liking this pose. I need to make bullets flying.
I just saw Edwin's comment. He was studying women's lit at a C, and you're right.
Oh, I was studying women literature. Oh, hoo, hoo. I mean, the thing is, there was a moment when I'm like, when after my operation, right? I'm like, I'm gonna go back to college, university, shit like that. I want to finish my stuff. But the thing is, art degree, I'm like, ugh. Then I found 3D animation and digital design. I'm like, okay, what's in there? Script writing, movie script, and this and that, and video game. I'm like, holy shit! I'm in.
Yeah.
But then it's also where you learn how the industry works, and you get screwed a few by some teachers.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. There's so many people with stories like that.
Yeah.
You have to live and let live. Just keep going. 'Cause that's how that shit works. Except, university, we were pretty much protected. Like most of the shit that happened was in college.
Mhm.
Because once I got to university, it was NAD. Okay. And the principal, the one in charge of the school, she used to be a lawyer in copyrights. She warned everybody, especially the teachers, do not steal from my students. I will come after you. And dude, when somebody did something and I went to her, dude, it got solved pretty goddamn quick.
Nice.
Dude, she didn't not mess around. You're talking about those Chad ladies, those Chad women. There you go. You don't fuck around with her.
Yeah.
And before I left, she had gone and somebody replaced her, and
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, those Hollywood types don't like someone standing in the way.
Nope.
Whether it's getting to young people's stories or getting to wrecking younger people's stories. If you get my meaning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're one of NATO is one of the best renowned school internationally. With the one at in Canada. What is it? I forgot where. Oakfield, Oakfield, Ontario. It's two
Yeah.
of the top schools international. And you have Lucas Studio that was coming there, all the kind of recruiting people. It's where we got to know a few people. Some of our teachers work on the both heavy metal movies, which was freaking insane.
Yeah.
I was having so much fun talking with them. How I found out one of the thing at the end, like, what happened with the final animation? Goes, we went out of money. We just blew up a small model house, and that was it. Like, felt like it. And I asked him the same question: what happened with the end of Fact 2? Because that's the opposite. They wanted to show off with 3D back then, which was like reboot style. It goes,
Yeah.
did that pay off? The movie was not even out, and it was already outdated. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah. Definitely looks like it.
but the movie's pretty good in general.
Yeah. The most interesting teacher I had, I didn't find out what she was involved with until later, but it was Mark Wade's ex-wife. That's about it. That's about as exciting as my teachers got, which that's just kind of like, that's funny. Because she runs the comic book shop that Mark and her stole from that other couple. If you remember early in comics,
Yep.
hearing about that.
Yeah. Somebody that went to our school and also came for a little speech was Terry Austin, and the other one,
Mhm.
the guys from behind Chipping the Riff.
Oh, nice.
They came from my school.
Sweet.
Because the school, and that was a private school until I went there. It was like the second time they went public.
Yeah.
So I saved a lot of money by that time. A hell of a difference between private and public. Still wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
From what I gathered, studying here is cheaper than on your end.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could do my 20s over again, or my early 20s over again, or that general era where I was about to go to college, I would instead sign up for trade school. That's what I would be doing right now.
Oh yeah.
That's what I've done instead. Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I'm like, I think I never ended up working for like movie studios because by the end of my school, like all the stories of like Life of P, Matrix, dude, everybody knew that it was technically a death sentence to go work in movie effects at that point.
Mhm.
Like, did you see right now? Even the Marvel special effects studios are trying to get a union again, unionize. Dude, you work like a fucker, you don't get paid. So when I came out of there, like I kind of didn't want to work in the movie industry as much as I want to end up doing my own movies one day, type of thing.
Yeah.
So I started looking for other type of works, and that's why I did some storyboards, some concept art, a few other things, and then CG and other things happened, and here I am doing what I wanted to do all along, freaking comics.
Nice.
And next year, figurine and a card game. Oh yeah, we're getting a card game.
Nice.
I tried this. There's a new drink that came out, Mountain Dew, Honeydew. Dude, it's freaking good. I love drinking honeydew. I don't know why you call it honeydew. What does that dew means for you?
It's like the water that's on grass and early in the morning.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Because us, it's honey melon.
Oh, honeydew. Yeah, I think it's a kind of melon.
Yeah, it is. That's why I was wondering why honeydew. You know what I mean? Yeah, makes sense. Anyways, that new freaking Mountain Dew is pretty good. I was thinking of keeping it for a testing on the hard line, but I'm like, no, looks good. Testing it now.
Yeah. I need to start going back on the show. I need to like take a nap after work again and just try and be awake enough to do a show at 10 p.m. on Monday. Because like any other day of the week, I could probably do a live stream at that time. But Monday, for some reason, maybe it's because I'm coming off the weekend. Yeah,
You're knocked out by 10.
Yeah, I'm like I can sit there and I can type something, or I can like watch something, but I would sound like halfway drunk if I tried to talk. But I'm gonna try to come on this week. Gonna try. No promises, but I'm going to try.
Oh, I don't know if I showed you. Did I show you that I got the complete collection of the manga of Captain Harlock, but in French?
No.
And I saved so much money just by grabbing it in French.
Yeah.
It's one of the best thing about being French and English.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if it's mainly French, like French comic books could be more expensive in French than when you do the adaptation in English. So sometimes I'll buy the UK version, American translation, cheaper. Mm-hmm. Right? I prefer to read in English. But the thing is, sometimes a French version is cheaper. And if it's not originally in English, no, I don't give a fuck. Get it? It's a translation of a manga, so English, French, for me, it doesn't matter. But buying an English book translated in French, God, no. Please, no. Yeah. But I don't have that much problem from French to English, get it? Kind of like it.
There's some characters I I've almost forgotten about that. I'm gonna bring in toward the end of the second arc of Seven Legions.
Mhm.
The captain of it's a space pirate crew, and the captain I hadn't seen Captain Harlock before then, but as I was looking back at a picture of
I'm pretty sure you've seen him once at least in your child. Everybody have seen that guy at least once, even if you don't know who he is. But yeah, go ahead.
But like after I saw Captain Harlock, I looked back at the picture of that character like, huh. They do have some similar elements, but my pirate captain is a goblin. Like it character.
You know when that came out, right?
In the 70s.
You know how old it is?
Very.
Came out in the late 60s.
Okay.
Beginning of 70s. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a thing that everybody knows, but you guys couldn't get it. It's just newly printed in English, like recently.
Yeah.
But I've known so many people who's like, yeah, I know that guy, but damn, I can have nothing about that guy. I know.
Yeah.
It's like Grandizer. Like you've all seen him, but there was nothing in English. So you either watch it in Japanese or something.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever seen it, but like he had a demon first mate, and two of the aquatic race, two of the Undine as pilots, and some crazy elf chick. That was basically like the main members of his crew.
You know, another one that reminds me of Captain Harlock is the Starjammers. Is that it? In X-Men, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a picture of that character.
But one of the things that a lot of people don't know is it's the whole universe. It's not just Captain Harlock. There's a whole bunch of other manga and anime that's linked to it, like Captain Esmeralda and stuff like that. There's what is it? Hold on. Ooh. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How you doing?
What's up?
but not much.
Can you hear me?
Welcome to the stream. Yep.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
No. I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
Maybe you should probably fix that then.
I mean, yeah.
And how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I just finished eating some barbacoa beef and some beans.
Yeah, I was late because we were late for the stream because I was also eating. I was eating chicken tornado with bacon and some cheddar. No, broccoli cheddar pastas. Yeah, pretty good. Now Beacon's there going. Now I want to go eat.
Yeah, I just had a sandwich or a couple sandwiches.
I just had a sandwich. You guys
Yep.
eating all this exotic food. I just had a sandwich.
Yep. Just a chicken sandwich.
You know, just a sandwich. Nothing fancy.
The most exotic I got was some arugula.
What's arugula? It's the vegetable. Do you remember My Blue Heaven?
No.
Oh, you didn't see that with Dean or Steve Martin? Oh, it's one of the
Not
best
that-
movies. Rick Moranis, Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Rick Moranis is an FBI agent. Steve Martin is a mobster, an Italian mafia guy,
Yeah.
and they put him in the witness protection program. And Steve Martin just can't help himself but be loud and obnoxious. And Rick Moranis the whole time is trying to be like, dude, you're in the witness protection program. You need to calm down. Like people are gonna find you. It's really funny.
See, I probably did see that sometime in my childhood because my mom was like crazy about Steve Martin.
Oh, dude, Steve Martin
Oh yeah.
is one of my favorite actors.
Hey, it was great.
And like I resented Steve Martin for a long time. He's like, oh my god, another Steve Martin movie. But now it's like he was actually hilarious.
Yeah, he
Like,
was.
the movie The Jerk is just is amazingly funny.
Dude,
Yeah,
he was fucking awesome as the dentist in the. What was it? Rocky Horror Picture? No, the wrong one.
Oh, he was in it was Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah,
Little
dude, he
Shop-
was fucking
Little Shop of
insane in
Horrors.
there.
Yeah, remember with the laughing gas?
Yeah, dude, he's fucking insane in there. It's what put him on the like superstar map.
All right.
I just
Yeah,
love
but-
that he's
Oh, by the way, Scotsman, did
Yeah.
you see what Beacon did?
Did I see what he did?
Hey, because of him, we got a shout out on Tim Pool's channel.
You mean all the retweets and like fuck yeahs I put out there? You didn't see any of that? Yeah, congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I found out
we got a few cells. We discovered a few bugs that ended up with a freaking update and change of laws in Indiana.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, you
so
messaged me on Discord. Oh, what
Yeah.
did you say?
I needed you to test a few things for me because my stuff ended up being not available in the U.S. and Beacon location disappeared because taxes and near to you. Yeah,
You don't still need me to do anything, right?
nope. Already
Okay.
got resolved.
Okay.
I found out through that whole thing that someone I knew in high school. I thought like if someone hadn't come out as like right wing that I knew from high school, I just considered them completely lost to the left. But he was like, "Oh hey, I just saw your book it brought up on Tim Pool." I was like, "You watch Tim Pool?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, good."
Yeah. Tim Pool, that bastion of right wing values.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, at this point, if you
It's
watch him,
it's
you're-
like calling Russell Brand fucking right wing.
Yeah. If you're
Yeah,
not
but-
if you're not a dick sucking commie, you're right wing.
yeah. So I was like, okay, so he's not lost. That's good. That's good. He's a cool guy.
I got a message. Oh, did we make some sales? I'm like, what? And I opened my phone. Oh, I need to go to my computer now.
There was one thing I was disappointed by because when the guy messaged me, because he has someone who handles all this sort of stuff with the Discord and all that, and he said, hey, can you write something real quick just to describe your story for him to read online on the show? I go, oh yeah, because I thought it was gonna be that night, so I typed something up real quick. I was really happy with it, but I guess that got lost somewhere between that post and when Tim did the announcement, so he just read off the site. It's like, oh, he didn't read.
I mean,
but yeah, it wound up getting me sales. So I mean, it's still good to get a shout out from someone like that. But it was like, oh man, I was hoping he was going to read that, but
yeah.
got a decent chunk of sales.
Yep.
Oh, did you get some sales off of that?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
there's gonna be shipping out 12 copies in total. Some are double orders.
And
Oh, shit.
Thanks to one that sent me a message, we found out about the problem that happened with my books, and you bought like all 3 books.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a small chunk of change either.
Oh yeah. No.
I thank him for giving us the heads up. I said I'm gonna add a little extra in your thing. Thank you very much.
Yep.
We aim to satisfy our customers, and we're striving to fix everything.
You're like, can I give you a back rub? How about a front rub?
Oh, dude, it's freaking awesome. Like, you took the time to freaking signal it. Hey, guys. I'm like, oh, thank you. Especially you see, like, I see that there's multiple people trying to buy my books with Beacon, and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, what's wrong here? Need to fix that ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Beacon sold quite a few little books.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did try seeing a super chat saying, "Oh, hey, also check out all the other stuff in there." But there were people checking out.
Oh, they
everything.
did.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the problem. Like I told you.
Yeah.
Some people left their basket on standby and came back and paid their thing. It's just for some reason my book was not available in the U.S. and I had to fix that.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they found out you're from Canada.
Probably the same thing that happened in my end or something because of fucking like Beacon and Indiana or something. They probably went new rules in Canada and we have to do this. They put my thing on.
Yep.
You need to update your shipping information, the shipping calculator type of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds like I'm gonna need to do some careful voting next election. Go a little rhino hunting in there.
Yeah.
We did a quick research just to figure it out, the Indiana thing, me and Dave.
Yeah.
And from what we found out is like it's from anything, right from the bat, anything that's good sold, it's 7% selling tax in or out
Eesh.
of Indiana. Like here in Canada, we have a rule of like the business, if you don't make more than 30K, you don't have to register for taxes, right? But not in Indiana. So I got that message as soon as I tried to put him back as location. It goes, you need to register for tax in Indiana. I'm like, holy shit. I'm not there. So reach out to Beacon. Dude, you need to get this done.
Yeah.
I keep saying, people, don't forget, register your own little businesses.
The government's making the same noise the fat man makes when he sees a cake.
Yeah,
Every
but
time you
that's
make a paycheck.
it's true, but one of the good side of having a small little company like that when you're self-employed,
Yep.
you do save some taxes and you can make some expenses and research and development, which includes crowdfunding.
Yeah.
So you're getting screwed by the government. So take the tools you can to not get too screwed, and do your due diligence. Dude, I had somebody that was complaining because he never freaking paid. He didn't pay taxes on his campaign and got screwed. I was like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
You definitely have to declare that.
Yep. Every time I hear about taxes, I just want a Fed post.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I think taxing your income as much as that is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I don't believe all taxes are theft, but yeah, that one definitely. But I'm Canadian, so.
Indeed.
Yep. I like that meme I sent a few weeks ago said, the problem with Canada is half of them speak French, the other half allow them to.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
How many English Canadian friends do you have?
None.
That's what I thought. Should believe you more appreciative of the French ones.
I was going to say dozens of them.
I didn't ask you.
I play World of Warcraft with like 10 Canadians, and they're
yeah, but that's not real friends.
Oh yeah, there are a few Canadians I got to know on the Timcast server. They're pretty cool.
This is the type of bantering we do even when we're not streaming. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
The one of the things I miss doing, Deacon.
Yeah.
Those watch along things. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
We used to just rent. I can say that was fun.
I think the best one we did was probably on that jujitsu movie because
It was so fucking bad.
it was just so stupid that we went off on it.
Oh yes, we did.
Like,
It was that fucking shit.
he's like, is Nicolas Cage just a figment of everyone else's imagination, or is he like a real character in this movie?
I will say yes. Maybe.
And then,
I don't know.
and the alien looking like the Amazing Spider-Man's Electro,
The alien samurai.
or it's like it looks like Electro's retarded cousin.
Mm-hmm. It was really, really, really bad. That and we killed Giant. I think no, was it? No, not We Killed Giant. It wasn't. It was a movie about a woman that was controlling a kaiju. Anyways, I'm trying. I don't remember the title. I know it was fucking bad.
Oh, I'm not sure if I was around for that one.
No, it's something I watched with Dave one day. We both went, "What the fuck did we just watch?"
Yeah, I bet the guy, because I think I've seen clips of it, and there's like a guy who also controls kaiju. I was like, yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I bet the guy represents the patriarchy.
Yeah, that was it. And dude, the way that it ends, like the fight, is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, like the fact that I just saw that one clip and I knew immediately what was going on, it shows how terrible it is. That's why every time I see a review of the Barbie movie, I'm just like, why are you guys reviewing the Barbie movie? Why did you even watch it?
It wasn't made for you.
Yeah. It's like, in this case, it literally wasn't.
I mean, it wasn't.
I mean, like, as far as I can tell, it was made to basically hate on guys. Like, I see people be like, oh, no, it's actually really subversive. It's actually pro-male.
No,
It's
it's not.
It's like, have you paid attention to Hollywood lately? Like, because if you have, and you still think that they're smart enough to think of something so
What's the name of that
complex,
movie again? It's not I Killed Giant. What was it?
I don't know. Yeah, like, it's like if you've seen what Hollywood's been putting out lately, and you think that they're capable of that complex of a thought,
Colossal.
you haven't been paying attention.
It was Colossal. There you go.
Okay.
I think it's with Jen Hathaway or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever her name is. Yeah, Anne Hathaway. Dude, that movie was so fucking bad. Colossal.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway, Jen Hathaway. What's the fucking difference?
Oh, dude, man, she's technically you're watching like a conflict between her and a guy, but she's obviously the fucking bitch, and then she ends up killing the guy with a kaiju type of thing. Not round that off like so, you know. It's fucked up. Like it's really like no, okay. And that movie's bad, but Jiu-Jitsu is even worse. Dude, you want to pull your eyes out halfway through the goddamn movie. You're like, please make it end.
Wasn't there like a scene where like a bunch of soldiers were firing like full auto at him, and he's just running straight at them,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't get hit once?
Yeah, and the star of the movie is a Canadian martial art guy
Oh,
who has a worse accent than I do.
mm.
He's
So
French.
George St. Pierre.
He was French too. Yeah, George St. Pierre. Pretty goddamn much.
I told the guy he don't shoot at me. Hey, buddy, don't shoot at me.
He did not listen. So I punched him multiple times in the face.
And punch him right in his throat.
He was crying like a bitch.
Then I went and got some Putin.
C'est bon, en Christ, la poutine.
Then I looked down and my hand was bleeding. I said, Tabarnak, my hand is bleeding.
Then I realized that it's not my blood. It is
It is his blood.
Then it took you. I
You know how I know?
I did my fry in it.
You know how I know? There was a tooth in my knuckle. I pull it out. Last time I checked, my hand has no teeth.
I gave it back. I'm a good guy.
You know what I did though? I kept the gold.
Then I'm gonna have George St. Pierre going, dude, you out making fun of me?
Yeah.
It does live in my area.
Well, you know what's crazy? Like he flipped out for a while. Like he went, like I don't know. He had some kind of mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody forgets about that. Well, he thought like the government was after him or something, and like.
Oh, dude,
Like
it's weird. A lot of
space
them
aliens.
do it. A lot of them do that. I remember freaking Lawrence running down the street naked.
Well, he just did that for fun.
Lawrence. Oh no, he did not. He
No, yeah,
young,
Martin
trying to
Lawrence.
kill me,
Yeah. Well, Dave Chappelle talked about that on Oprah, I think, right? He was like,
Mhm.
if you got a guy like Martin Lawrence at the top of his game, running down the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me," it makes you want to ask some questions.
You know. Especially, I was a huge fan of his, and it's kind of weird that he was going up so high, like dude. Will Smith was in his shadow, but then all this shit happened. Dude, I'm sorry, Martin Lawrence was way better than fucking Will Smith. Don't agree?
Yeah.
In his time, yeah, Martin Lawrence was amazing.
The show was freaking funny as hell. And he was the magic in freaking Bad Boys.
Didn't Jamie Foxx debut in Martin as well as Shaniqua or something like that?
I think so.
I remember they used to have that show in Living Color
Mm-hmm.
back then. That show was
Yep.
hilarious. Homie the Clown. Get a sock full of quarters or something. And
Yeah,
slap the kids with it. Homie, don't play that.
he bop him with it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all those comedy movements that all happened, like John Candy and all those people.
Homie, don't play that.
By all this cancel culture thing really bothers the hell out of me. On my comedy, leave them alone. No, I don't get pissed when people make Canadian jokes. I laugh at them. Then I make jokes about them.
Mm. Can confirm.
Why do you can't take yourself so goddamn seriously all the goddamn time?
That's right. Just part of the time.
Mm-hmm. Take what you do seriously, not yourself so much. Learn to laugh in the face of absurdity. So I'm starting to like my tablet so much, and I'm considering giving my U1 to my girl.
Oh yeah.
That tablet's pretty cool. I'm kidding, because I want to buy her own. But yeah, it's that cool. Like I told you, I checked it. It's the closest rival to freaking Apple Pro. I told it is sweet.
It's awesome. Glad you finally got something like that. That's huge.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've been wanting one of those for a long time.
Yeah.
And the fact that my girl wants to start working and coloring my books, I needed to buy more equipment, and this is what happened. She's gonna be coloring blood.
Nice.
And she told me she's starting to try and work on her story to make more something solid instead of just ideas and stuff. Can't wait.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe she'll be so badass that she'll be the first girl to join the INKSLAYER. We'll see. I don't do favoritism.
I always think when I hear your dog walking around in the background, it always sounds like you're right next to a dryer that's got a pot full of quarters inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the laundromat, bro.
He's really having a hissy fit right now. He wants to go out and probably sit on the porch for a good 10 minutes and not do much else.
It's like, Dad, but I got stuff to look at out there.
I can hear him across the golf course. I can hear him. Yeah, we've got a bit of a Canadian infestation lately. Those geese,
Oof.
they're just
Those knuckle ducks.
Don't mess with them, dude.
you know.
They'll knuckle you the fuck out.
Those knuckle ducks.
They'll knuckle you the fuck out.
I bet if I was fast enough, just one good whack to the head with a baseball bat, and they'd be down.
You'd be surprised. They'll probably just go, "Yeah, another one in you, big boy." Quack.
I'd be like, yeah, and then whack again.
You just see them, they're all, ow, eh?
That wasn't very nice.
You call that a baseball bat, eh? It's not even aluminum.
I know. They whip out a hockey stick and fucking hit you back.
Mahogany. Is that a baseball bat? Are you happy to see me, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you freaking hoser.
I just see him pulling out a hockey stick and saying, "Say hello to my little friend."
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm more of a football player than a hockey player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yes, I'm Canadian.
Well, I can tell you, soccer's gay. So,
I'm not talking about soccer. I'm talking about football.
oh, you mean soccer? Got it.
No, I mean actual football.
Oh, okay. So rugby.
I play rugby also. Yeah,
Yeah, that reminds me, that when
I play both.
when that women's soccer lady, the Rapinoe or whatever, she was like when she scored that when she missed that easy shot.
Mhm.
I dug up that clip of her saying, "I deserve this."
Yeah.
Posted in reply to something she
Or-
said.
Or when Trump commented on it, he was like, "Nice shot, Megan." Oh, it's the best, dude. He should act more presidential. Nah, dog. I'm good. I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
These insufferable hoes, dude. Fuck them.
Way better those little bullets coming out, right?
Mm-hmm. Shell casings.
Near the showcasing. Ding, 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 ding. See, because my guns don't shoot bullets like this.
Yeah.
The case goes flying, and then there's a little piece of lead that goes flying like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. The bullet doesn't go all the way through and go lodge into somebody. That doesn't happen. So
I wonder how many left wing or anti gun people watch movies where it's got the shell casing just flying out and landing on the floor.
dude,
And like,
yeah.
their bullets aren't even shooting out the right way.
me, it's when you see the full bullet flying.
Yeah.
And I understand why, in a way, they do it, because aesthetically, it's way better, and it's peaks. You know what I mean? But it's not realistic. But storytelling wise, it works. Get it?
Yeah.
Like, it's not as interesting drawing a ball of lead flying in the air as a fucking bullet. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah.
I did the same thing when I was younger too. But it's something like I addressed when I was in university, and that's the reason why they always said it was that's why. It's like the same. It's similar to also a reason why they always they could never show you how to break a neck for real on the screen.
Yeah.
It always looks like a hug, and the head goes I'm just touching your head, and everything goes bye bye.
If I eventually do get to the point where I can create my parody comic, I need to put in this scene where someone fires off a gun, you see the full bullet going, and just bounces off the guy's like, "Oh, what the hell is that?" It's like, "Well, I are you bulletproof? I just shot you." It's like, "No, your gun just lobbed the entire bullet at me, casing and all. It didn't even fire."
That's how I do it.
It's like, but I thought that's how the bullet's shot. It's like, no, it explodes and shoots it shoots the bullet. The whole thing is the cartridge.
Now I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to use that little image and animate it for the intro for the video. That. It's kind of fun.
That'd be cool.
What's up, J Money? Oh, J Dollar.
Hey, J Dollar.
Yo, what's up? But the other day, I got a message from Krita telling me that their app is now available on my phone. I was like, holy shit!
Ooh.
Because I also got the new S23 from Galaxy.
Yeah.
But it also has a pen and stuff, so it made it available for that phone. And I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah.
Next,
Next time I upgrade my phone, I'll have to get that because my phone right now is a piece of shit.
oh, dude, I'm not kidding. The new S23, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's the Ultra. Yeah, the Ultra. It's pretty big. Comes with a stylus, and it works. It works exactly like my pad.
Nice.
Like, I'm not kidding. Hold on, let me see if I can switch my camera again. Oh, see?
Sweet.
So the stylus come out, and dude, it's pretty on point. You're not seeing it because it's bright as hell, but it works. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can pretty much use it like exactly like my pad.
Nice.
So I can go like work on my phone, switch it to my pad, go back. That's why I went with it because Mister can do that with his Apple thing because he's full Apple.
Mhm.
Me, I'm not Apple, so I had like Samsung shut for years. And when I heard they did all of this, but I'm telling you, it's pretty freaking good.
Okay. Yeah, lately I've been at work. I've been doing a lot of listening to audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
Started listening to a lot of old C.S. Lewis books, and I found out that he did a sci-fi series. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was kind of surprised to find out that the second book is actually the second book in that sci-fi series was basically like the lead character goes to Venus, and it's got green people there, like two green people, a man and a woman. But he meets the woman, and one of the guys from the first book had become possessed and actually gone to the planet to try and corrupt Venus because it was basically like a Garden of Eden. So it's basically the main character's goal to prevent that. So that was kind of an interesting story. But yeah, he definitely writes more kid-friendly stuff, but this one wasn't quite so kid-friendly. Not like really bad, but like it is some of the imagery in it, like of like the guy who's possessed by demons, is kind of horror because he's like ripping apart animals and stuff. Because it's like a Garden of Eden type planet, so like all the creatures don't really realize that people can have bad intent. So he's just like grabbing like these frog-like creatures off the ground, just peeling their skin. It's like describes him as like moving around as though he's being moved by like a puppeteer. And like when the host's soul finally gets to speak again, how it describes death, it's just horrifying. It's like, yeah, that's I mean, it's not like a naughty book, but it's definitely something I wouldn't hand to a child.
Right.
Oh, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Finally listened to the whole Chronicles of Narnia series.
Nice.
Never read it when I was a kid. It's like, oh, I'll give it a shot. Since I got Audible, I got about several free points. So it's like, yeah, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, my favorite book in the Chronicle of Narnia is The Horse and His Boy.
That one was pretty good.
My absolute favorite.
Yeah, that got me thinking at some point in my whole universe I need to create a story that's just like a journey.
What's crazy about that is like the undertones in that story are so crazy. Like the white kid gets sold off into slavery in the brown land and he has to get home to the white land.
Yeah.
Because he knows he doesn't belong because he doesn't look like anybody else there. And it's like, that's how someone could construe the story. Meanwhile, it's simply just a kid was lost as a baby and grew up in poverty and as a slave.
Yeah.
And finally gets to come home.
Yeah.
But finds out that he's not just any kid.
Yeah.
Something special about him. I don't want to ruin the story because it's like, I've physically read the book, the hard copy, probably in my lifetime maybe 36 times and listened to the audiobook probably at least 10-15 times.
Yeah.
But I also have the Focus on the Family's audio docudrama series of it.
Okay.
Which they like voice act and like have like background sounds and noises and stuff, and like, you know, animal sounds, and, you know, like if they're at a dock, you hear like seagulls in the background and ships creaking and stuff, and like it's really it's not just an audiobook, it's a docudrama, audio drama.
Yeah.
And I have one for all the books.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Summit Forgery?
Oh, hey, he's actually. Oh, hey. He showed up. Hey.
What's
Welcome
up?
to the stream.
Hey, you posted your link earlier. Hey, someone I know from the Timcast server.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, if anyone's in the market for D&D, getting a D&D figure painted, go to him.
Yeah, we're all working on our books. Beacon's working on the Next 7 Legion book. Scotsman's coloring Planet 69 from Natverse 2. I'm working on Blood Hunt 2. I'm also working on Natverse 3.
Nice.
All those books you can find on the website. And we also fixed that little issue that was preventing people from in the US to buy my book for some reason.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I used to sell. I sold a few to the U.S. Like it just happened with an update or something. Same thing with getting Beacon kicked out as a location.
Yeah, that was all due to the new laws and everything. That.
Yeah.
Yep. Next November, time for rhino hunting.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Stream, let's go. Congrats on this. So you.
The shout out, yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. That was
Go
cool.
team. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
pretty happy.
Got plenty of sales. Found out old high school friend who I thought was lost to the left was actually not lost to the left. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the thing. A lot of people are waking up to that shit.
oh yeah. Okay.
So did you see how this top panel came out, Sam?
Yep. I'm liking it. You really don't like my cross hatching and shadows.
Nah, I delete them.
I know. You
I
do
just
that.
fucking get rid of them.
Not all the time, but most of the
Not
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
But because I'm gonna do lighting, I'm gonna do
I
cool
know, I
shit
get it.
there.
I
So
never complained. It's funny because in that shot I would have left it because he was melt. It was the idea to make him melt in the shadow, but it works.
well, my thinking was he's going into the launch bay in here, and
Yep.
so this is the door. There's all this light in here, all this green nat light in there, and so that seemed logical to me.
Yeah,
That-
but my way of seeing it is he was walking into a darker room and turning the light on, and everything was activating. So it works. It's just a different way of seeing it.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
people haven't who didn't know about Natverse 2. Well, it's on Indiegogo right now in demand. It's 116 pages for $25 plus shipping.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Someone you knew saw it. I'm in Lefty, Ontario, so no one said shit.
Yeah. Yeah, in Indiana.
Dude, I'm in Quebec, Montreal, so
Yeah. Indiana is definitely a red state, but it's a rhino red state for the most part. This is the state that produced Mike Pence. So
every time I hear you say rhino, I think about the rhino gun I want to buy when I move to the U.S.
But as far as our laws go, we're not the worst by any stretch.
I don't know. Weed's not legal. There's a problem.
That's true. Red where it sucks to be red. Blue where it's in inconvenient ways.
Oof. The music's over. Means that we're getting close to the end of the stream. Let's put a little bit more music in the back. A few more minutes.
Yeah, when I checked on Facebook this morning, I was gonna post a link, and all of a sudden I saw Henry beat me to it. Yeah, 'cause he watches Timcast as well, and he's like, oh shit.
I think everybody watches the cast at this point.
Yeah.
Even when I showed Dave, he's like, "Oh, dude, that's freaking cool."
Yeah. Yeah, because I forgot to mention it to him, so it was probably a complete shock. he's probably just sitting there watching, like, oh, whoa, what the hell?
What the hell? What?
When Henry saw it, because I forgot to give him a heads up on that, but no, there was the Facebook post that I did. My first thought was going to be, so he probably
I'm working on a famous book.
Yeah.
Trying to decide what I'm going to watch tonight. Yeah, watching Alien versus Predator.
Nice.
So I watched Predator 1, 2, 2, and I'm like, I want to watch more. Predator is pretty good, but I can't get myself to watch the Predator. It looks like crap.
Yeah. Someone
And I haven't had no one telling me that. No, somebody used to watch it. No one.
Yes, someone brought up I keep seeing this idea being posted around, but like a Predator movie set in like the time of the samurai, where like it's a samurai against the Predator. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm. but that was actually in the comic book in Dark Horse.
Yeah. But because it would be awesome, Hollywood's not going to do it. So let's see. Yeah, I was fleshing out my hybrids for the series a little bit more, coming up with some more ideas for them. I was like, okay, so the hybrids in my universe, unlike real world hybrids, can have like, the hybrids can themselves can reproduce. So that would create hybrids of like 3 different races or 4 different races. So I started thinking what those combinations would get to, and it's like, okay, so there could be a combination between a demon, a dwarf, and a orc, and the dwarves and the orcs together, they make trolls, which something with their oils in their skin and the moss that grows in their skin when they enter sunlight causes the skin to calcify. So it's like okay, so if you add demon into the mixture, they got the bat-like wings. So then it's like, so they have that effect. So I'll make those the gargoyles. So when they enter sunlight, they turn to stone. Yeah.
Yeah. With the thing on the side of his head kind of reminds me of Devil Man for a few seconds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the horns.
No, they're not really horns for Devil Man. I think they're more like ears or something. Or
Yeah, like the
wings or something.
yeah, old bat-like wings.
Yeah.
I think when I start getting to the point where it's like 5 different races mixed up into one, I'll just start calling things like "what the fuck." It's like, oh, it's one of the what the fucks.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
Oh, and look over there. It's an oh god why.
And last but not least, the Zorg Flamethrower, my favorite.
Oh, did you guys watch the new episode of Futurama yet?
No, what's that on? What service?
And for you, I think it's on Hulu. Me, it's on Disney Channel. Hey, what do you think about the recent story of that guy who called 2008 shorting the U.S. Economy so hard last week? Shit got me tripping. 2008 shorting the U.S. economy so hard last week.
There's a lot of people who've been betting against the dollar for the last few years now. I mean, there's no secret that the dollar is overinflated and it's on a decline.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people who are money people are doing that. It's not just him, but he was really public about it and made a lot of noise. But honestly, I mean, I got a lot of money in the market, and I don't know, the economy is so cyclical that it's going to ebb and flow. I'm not saying that there isn't room or need to be concerned. There definitely is, but ultimately there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can either not have your money in the market and have it in a bank and have the bank fail, or you can have it in the market and the market crash, or have it in dollars and hide it in your room and have it hyperinflate and not be worth anything. It's literally there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Buy food that stores for a long time that will hold value. Sacks of rice, bags of beans, store them in your garage.
Yep.
Stuff that you can actually eat, because those things don't lose value. As long as they're edible, they don't lose value. So truly the only store of value is food. Food that's storable without much effort, like dry beans and rice and things like that.
Yep. That's what I did when Jojo the Wonder Boy started tanking the economy.
Mucking about.
Yeah, I was like, well, time to buy some rice and beans.
Yeah, you can literally never go wrong with that. Because they keep really well. You keep them dry. You keep them cool. You keep them out of the sun. You know what I mean? Keep them in a sealed container. And they'll keep for years and years and years. And it's literally, I mean, it's more valuable than gold, because you can't eat gold. And in a crisis, if you have 10 gold coins and you need a roll of toilet paper, how much do you think a roll of toilet paper costs?
I
10
kept telling
gold
you
coins.
guys, we need to buy. We need to move and buy our land and buy a chunk of land and go start the INKSLAYER Ranch, and we all live there, and we have like crops and everything. Fuck.
Then
Yeah.
have the ATF kick our door in and fucking assassinate us because they think we're not paying taxes.
Oh, we'll be paying taxes, but what we need to pay, and that's it. Fuck all.
See, here's my plan for ATF.
It's a new religion.
know-
It's called the INKSLAYERs.
So,
No, it's called the INKSLAYER.
Yeah, it has a lot of layers, like an onion. So it's
yeah. So
Or
so
LAIR. Sorry, go ahead.
So my anti-ATF plan is to get really good at sculpting with paper mache, make a bunch of paper mache dogs, fill them full of tannerite and ball bearings, and just leave them around the property. So when the ATF comes in, they go, "Oh, dog, shoot," and then blow up.
Nice.
Yeah, they'll think it's a sleeping dog, so they'll be even
Very-
more excited.
He says he
And you'd be
burns-
like, bro, didn't you know the saying, let sleeping dogs lie?
Exactly.
I
There's a
got
reason
pirate
for
blood,
that.
man. Going back to my roots, trusting those shiny Earl coins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to live in the mountains.
yeah.
Inks are like ogres. We even joked around the other day about doing the INKSLAYER coins.
Did you hear the one about the guy who used to touch up all of Montezuma's drawings?
No.
He was an Inca.
You mean a tracer?
You want to do this now? You want to do this right now? You want to do this right now? We can do this right now.
I think it's already happening, isn't it?
We can do this right now. You want to do this right now?
Tracer.
Do we want to do this right now?
If I made coins, they wouldn't have some douche's face on them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would I put on a coin?
Hey, Beacon,
Yeah.
have you seen this kaiju's hands?
Yep.
Have you seen them? Have you seen the kaiju's hands?
Yep.
This is before the tracer gets to him, and this is after the tracer gets to him. Motherfucker.
And how tiny is that panel?
It's the biggest panel on the page. Fucking dick.
You know, when I tell you, if you see anything that I messed up, you tell me I'll fix it. And you go, no, I'll take care of it. Doesn't give you the right to just fucking bitch about it, you know?
You called me a tracer.
I didn't call you a tracer.
I'm doing far more than tracing.
You're an artist. You color ink. You said it all the time. You were saying Inca was an inker. I'm like, oh, okay, so tracer. I didn't call you a tracer. Tracer.
It's for your knowledge. Just for your knowledge, an Inca is actually royalty, okay?
Fuck the Queen, Canadian guy in the woods. Yep. Dude, I've said it so many fucking times. Fuck that Queen. Yep.
Is that the Canadian Canadian version of fuck them kids? Fuck them kids.
We don't have much appreciation for the queen here.
Yeah, I gathered.
And we have to put up with the fact she's on her fucking money. God damn it.
You know, this panel right here is when I realized that Henry knew what I was going for with the demon armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's made out of nanobots. So as this guy's reaching up to try and stop this demon from stabbing him, he's reaching up trying to grab the demon's arm, and the nanobots are just like instantly eating through the guy's hand. So it's like, yeah, that arm he's just gonna get stabbed. There's no stopping it. So yeah, pretty happy with that right there. It's all that. He's just like.
It's like rubbing your fingers on a cheese grater.
Yeah. Except your hand's gone before you can even think.
Have you heard that joke? It goes, I once gave a cheese grater to a blind guy. Most violent book. He said it was the most violent book he ever read.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. He probably hurt his hand.
Ooh, it's almost 12:30. I guess we're gonna call the show quits.
All right.
So, thank you everybody for joining the stream today. It's always fun, and sorry for missing the last 2 weeks, but I had things to do and deal with, and the result from the doctor was pretty good. So.
You're not pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one of the tests that I had to go was an echo. So the lady's going through the echo, and I'm like, "So, am I pregnant?" She starts laughing. She goes, "Yes, sir. You got twins." I'm like, "Yay!"
You should see, if you were quicker, you'd have been like, "You're not supposed to be looking at my balls." That's a whole different test.
But the last test result was pretty sweet. So no cancer, not even Crohn, dude. No sign of Crohn. They just had to remove a few polyps and no more pain. I'm not in pain anymore, dude. That stabby little pain that I used to have.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. So yeah, we'll back every Saturday. We'll be doing the INKSLAYER stream. I'll be starting Doodle and Chill again. Where I'm going to be doing fan art of all type of stuff.
Nice.
I missed.
So now only Beacon and I will be your source of pain.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay, dude. It's a fair trade. I give you fucking a lot of like detailed art, or sometimes I miss a fucking hand.
Oh, here we go. We're back to that.
We're
back to that.
Because I do too many stars. You want to kill because I do too many blood splatters and window crackings. And
when every page is a fucking mural, I mean,
So yeah, as you can see, we're all friends and we get along, even though we want to rip
That's right.
apart sometimes.
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
Fun. INKSLAYER forever, baby. So, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you all next Saturday, and keep your eyes open. I'm gonna be doing the Doodle and Chill again. Don't forget to sub, like, and share. We're almost at 500 sub. We're really close. So we can get monetized pretty quick. Go check out my, I do some videos of, animation, all type of stuff. Go have fun and watch my videos. So thank you all. See you all next weekend. And as usual, we leave with the words of wisdom of the man himself.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories.